18 incredible ways to surprise a girl. I've never experienced anything like this before. Have you ever heard such words from a girl? If you look at most guys and how they behave during the seduction process, you might notice that they simply try to buy a girl's interest or logically prove why she should date them. Many act predictably, asking the same standard questions, giving flowers on the first date, and inviting her to dinner in a restaurant. But logically convincing a girl to go out with you, that's a dead end. You need to communicate with girls in an emotional language to make her inner world explode with surprise each time. And before we begin, don't forget to like and subscribe to the channel. Surprised girl? Why? Any man who wants to win over a girl should know how to surprise her. Girls love emotions. Many men don't even realize the role emotions play in their lives. Women are like that by nature. They derive much more information from emotions than from words. Their logic and actions depend directly on the emotions they receive. If the sun is shining and they are being served ice cream, they're in a good mood. This means you seem positive and wonderful. But if a bird poops on her new dress, then you are a scoundrel, and she's ready to kill you for that silly outing. But in any case, she will be with you because you give her those very emotions. Let's clarify why it's necessary to learn how to surprise girls. 1. To stand out from the many standard suitors and invoke genuine interest. 2. To simplify the seduction process and take the acquaintance to the first intimate closeness. 3. To accelerate the creation of strong relationships in which the girl will be ready to do anything for you. There are many ways to surprise a girl. However, I want to focus not on their quantity or uniqueness, but on the correct sequence of applying them. Many guys have significant issues with this. The main point is that emotions need to be gradually intensified as you communicate, moving from free methods to more expensive ones. It may turn out that surprising a girl without spending money can be much better than, for example, taking her to an expensive restaurant or giving her a large bouquet of 101 roses. The simplest way to meet girls is, of course, through dating sites and social media. So let's say you liked a girl on VK. It's important to understand that you need to establish contact first, rather than trying to surprise the girl immediately. A simple hello and starting a conversation will suffice. If it becomes clear that the girl is ready to communicate, then you should proceed to evoke positive emotions in her. How to surprise a girl on Tinder. An interesting story from your life with a photo. Your communication has started. Typically, we try to learn as much as possible about each other. And these shouldn't be boring. Standard questions with short answers. You need to learn how to present yourself, your best qualities, and your interesting life. For this, it's useful to have a couple of good stories prepared that will leave a positive impression about you. For example, you could share a story about your extreme hobby, an unforgettable trip with friends around Europe, or helping someone in a difficult situation. The stories should be rich in adjectives to evoke emotions. It's even better if you attach colorful, memorable photos to the story. A beautiful compliment. Once you get to know more about the girl, you can give her a beautiful compliment. The essence of the compliment should be to surprise her. It shouldn't sound like just flattery, so it's better to write it subtly, not directly. It should be both original and beautiful. Avoid using standard phrases and cliches. The compliment should be truthful, or in other words, from the heart. Girls can sense insincerity, so it's not worth lying. Also, remember that different girls appreciate different compliments. Some may be surprised by compliments about their looks, while others might appreciate a focus on intelligence or individuality. Art. If the girl accepts your compliments, asks you many questions, and jokes around, you can invite her on a first date. On Tinder, you can do this quite simply by sending a message with a beautiful piece of symbol art. You can easily find such art online. You might also try to be creative and come up with something yourself, which will highlight your originality. The drawing should be meaningful and unite both of you in that moment. For example, if you find out she loves walking along the waterfront, you could draw her in symbols and make a suggestion underneath to take a walk together this weekend. She will be pleasantly surprised and, of course, will agree. How to surprise a girl on a date. Appearance and positive mindset. As we all know, first impressions are based on appearance. Clothes and shoes should always be clean, neat, and preferably new. Your face, hair, and hands should also be well groomed. This is a standard. You also need to know how to communicate well. Your speech should be clear, concise, and meaningful. And of course, a smile on your face and a demonstration of positivity throughout are essential. The simplest way to evoke emotions is to joke around. Laughter should be your weapon on the first date. Always have funny stories or a couple of good jokes ready. Just don't turn into a clown. Everything in moderation. Naturalness. Next, you need to be natural. The thing is, on the first date, everyone tends to wear some masks and act unnaturally. It's just a protective reaction. However, by the second date, you can be yourself. It's about being, not appearing. Forget about cliches and trying to present yourself as an alpha male. That doesn't work. Always interact with girls as you would when you're alone with yourself. This may take some time, but it's worth it. In being natural, your individuality shines through, and showcasing individuality will inevitably evoke emotions. Goal orientation. Every man should have goals in life. Clear, understandable, and preferably ambitious goals. By nature, a man should be an achiever and always have a forward-moving direction. These goals shouldn't just be someone else's. They should align with your inner desires. Buying a house, a car, or making $1 million a month are common goals that won't surprise anyone. You need goals that will elicit positive emotions towards you as a person. For example, my goal is to create a modern youth development center in Moscow. Think about what a cool goal you could have. And if by the third date you share this with her, it will make you more interesting and create trust, which is very important for the further development of the relationship. If the first 3 dates go well, you can then move on to intimacy. How to surprise a girl in bed. Massage. When you get close to a girl for the first time, you need to be more than careful, affectionate, and willing to give her maximum pleasure. You can surprise a girl by offering to give her a relaxing massage first. First of all, everyone loves a massage. Secondly, according to the data, in 80% of cases, the massage ends with sex. Therefore, the technique of massage should definitely be taken by you. Girls, like cats, hide their claws when you show care and affection. Besides, the more she relaxes during the massage, the more she will have an orgasm. And that is all to your advantage. Wild positions. For the second sexual contact, it is necessary to give the girl a varied and fast sex. The Kama Sutra should be your second book after the Bible. Study all the positions and choose the ones you like best. Show her that sex with you is not just 69 poses, but a tornado that sweeps everything in its path. Different speeds, different positions. You should exhaust her in a good way. She should be pleasantly surprised at how much you want her and how much energy you have. Hardcore sex. By the third time, you have to show her who is the alpha male. You have to be tough with her. This is something you have to learn, of course. Warning, toughness is not cruelty. It does not mean that you have to spank her until she is red, and it really hurts. Toughness is not about pain. It's about transferring your inner masculine strength. If a girl is a romantic and you think this won't work with her, you're wrong. Sex is really animal passion. Girls want to give themselves to the strongest male. You owe it to her to be just that. Sex is not a serious relationship yet, so you have to keep surprising the girl without money. How to surprise a girl without money. A beautiful place in the city. You can surprise a girl by inviting her to one of the unusual places in town. Every locality has such spots. These could be beautiful parks, riverbanks, rooftops of abandoned buildings, or places where you enjoy spending time alone. There are 2 approaches. Either bring the girl to this place with her eyes closed, creating a sense of intrigue, or set the date near the location without revealing anything. The place should evoke many positive emotions. A romantic gift. You can give the girl many impressions if you express your romantic side. This could be a beautifully written poem, a song performed on the guitar, or a drawing of the place where you had your first date. Buying a gift with money is easy, but it won't carry your love. To strengthen the relationship, it's essential to start giving your love. Give yourself completely. Gifts made from the heart are always the most meaningful. Free events. Of course, don't miss the chance to surprise the girl with various free events where interesting things might be happening. This could be Friday concerts in bars, exhibitions in museums, city festivals, or auto and air shows. You should always have a calendar of upcoming events bookmarked in your browser. Of course, you need to make sure she will genuinely enjoy it. Going out once or twice a month will provide you with new, vibrant emotions. Staying home together is definitely not the best option. As time goes by, your relationship will only grow stronger. However, there may come a time when you'll have to separate for a while. This could be due to studies, work trips, visits home to parents, or any other circumstance. Communication over the internet or phone will become routine. Therefore, it will be necessary to learn how to surprise the girl from a distance. How to surprise a girl from a distance. Surprise with a courier. In every city, there are already delivery services for flowers, jewelry, stuffed animals, and various exotic foods. Why not pamper her and remind her of your deep feelings? This will require some money, but it will be worth it. Just make sure to ask her in advance what time she will be available. Otherwise, there could be some mix-up. A letter. Why not? Think it's outdated? On the contrary, very few people use this method. Write her how much she means to you, expressing all your thoughts, feelings, and emotions. Pack it in a beautiful designer envelope and send it as an emotional pigeon to pleasantly surprise her. The only nuance is that letters take a long time to reach their destination, so it's better to expedite the process by sending it as a registered letter. Here I am. This option will create a storm of surprise for the girl. If you're impatient and don't want to deal with being apart, you can visit your beloved. Let her know you're ready to fly to the ends of the earth for her. Carefully plan your arrival so she suspects nothing. Give her a whole day of surprises. Write, "I love you" in chalk on the pavement in front of her window. Release a bunch of balloons for her to see, and tell her you're sending all your shared wishes to the universe this way. And of course, show up in the evening with a bouquet of flowers and a bottle of sparkling champagne. Your relationship continues to develop, and now her birthday is coming up. You should approach this event very seriously and creatively. You already know a lot about your partner, so make it something she would never expect. How to surprise a girl on her birthday. An outing. All girls love animals. Whether it's kittens, fish, or pandas, they're all so cute. You can touch them, feed them, and play with them. You can even swim with dolphins. So a great way to create lasting memories is by taking her to a zoo, a circus, or an aquarium, any place where there are animals. Extreme activities. Give her an exhilarating experience. A simple way to add excitement to her life is to introduce a bit of adrenaline, but without causing any tears or quarrels. You need to gauge the right level of thrill for her. Activities could include off-roading in the mountains, riding high-speed motorcycles on the highway, hot air ballooning, paragliding, diving, surfing, river rafting, horseback riding, snowboarding, or flying in an air tunnel. It might be wise to ask her beforehand what extreme activities she would be interested in trying. Travel tickets. What brings you both the most joy? Exactly, traveling together. You should definitely take a trip with your beloved at least once a year. Relaxing at the beach, unwinding from work, and capturing amazing vacation photos to share with friends. Every girl dreams of that. So for her birthday, consider gifting her a vacation package. Ideally, it should be an all-inclusive deal, so you won't have to worry about taxis, lodging, or planning activities. Personally, I wouldn't say no to a trip to the Maldives. And to top it all off, you could surprise her with a ring and a proposal. I think if you master all these ways, you'll start surprising girls effortlessly over time. Gradually build your backpack of surprises. Remember, initially, focus on giving experiences without spending money. Ideally, you shouldn't spend a dime before getting intimate. Many guys make the mistake of immediately splurging on flowers, movies, gifts, and dinners. That's often just called buying affection. The real currency should be emotions. But here's a secret. Giving positive emotions is just the first level. Ideally, you should provide girls with a wide range of emotions, both positive and negative. So at the second level, practice conveying some negative emotions. The God level in seduction comes when you learn to alternate between positive and negative emotions in equal measures. The greater the plus, the greater the... This will help attract a wide variety of girls. Subscribe to my channel if you found this information helpful, and don't forget to like it.